Hi, this is David Shankle, formerly of Manowar, now DSG, and you're watching UDTV, man. Heavy metal. Rah!
The following program is intended for mature audience.
This is Wolfman for UDTV, and this is the NAMM edition, hanging out with Dave. Do you recognize him? We're talking Manowar. What else you got to your credit?
Hey, how you doing? I was in Manowar. This is Dave Shankle at the 2007 NAMM show. It's tremendous. Everybody should be here. After my days in Manowar, I have a band called DSG, the Dave Shankle Group, with an album out called Ashes to Ashes, which is on Magic Circles Music, which is Manowar's label. And we just got back about a year ago doing the Earthshaker Festival, which was 70,000 people, and it was a reunion of all the original guys that were ever in Manowar. Ross the Boss, Donnie Hamzik, everybody that was ever in the band, and we all got up on stage and got to do some of the songs from the album that we were on with them. I did the Triumph of Steel with Joey, which just went platinum in
Awesome
Germany.
album.
And got to do Glory of Achilles, Metal Warriors, and then we all got together at the end and played battle hymns. 3 drummers, all elevated up in the air on risers. It was tremendous. 70,000 people, 27 cameras. We had a 100-piece choir, 100-piece orchestra, and there's a guitar clinic on there, an interview from just about everybody that was in the band before. It's called The Day the Earth Shook, man. Earthshaker 2005, Manowar, so that was cool.
How intense was the energy coming off onto the stage?
It was way intense. It was loud as fuck, which is what Manowar's all about. True fucking metal, man. And it was just great, man. It'd been a long time since I personally had been on a stage that big, and it just brought back a lot of memories, man. It was really, really cool and happening. And, Joey, we're still brothers of metal, even though I'm not in Manowar anymore, and I'm on their label, and I'm working on the second DSG record now called Hellborn. I've got a whole new band, Brad Sabathany, a young kid, prodigy on drums, playing drum for me. You know, my engineer, Jay Walsh from Farview Recording, does all my amp stuff, does all my recording, everything, man. So it's pretty cool. Dennis Hirscheyer's my new singer, kind of like a Dio guy, real ball buster, man. So it's happening, man. So hopefully in the next, 2-3 months, the record will be done and be out, man.
I was going to say, you just said it like that Ron Dio voice. From Manowar to your new project, how the fans from Manowar are going to react?
They accepted the Ashes to Ashes CD quite well. That album was a little bit different. It was more neoclassical, that kind of progressive thing with keyboards and progressive like symphony acts, that kind of stuff, Dream Theater. And this stuff that's on this next record is a lot more 7-string guitar. There's no keyboards at all. Thank God. And it's all tuned down, real heavy, more just gut, more shred guitar and vocal stuff, man.
Awesome. And you're sponsored by Halo, and that's where we're at right now, the Halo booth at NAMM.
We're at Halo Guitars, man. Waylon Ford, this guy makes excellent kick-ass guitars. We're in the process of talking about building the Dave Shankle signature model guitar, a 6, 7, and 8-string called the 8-string shred machine. And so we're working on that with 36 frets, and we're hoping to unveil it at the July NAMM show in Texas. And with Waylon's help, might be working with Diamond Amps, man. I might be working out with Diamond Amps. My buddy Rusty Cooley hooked me up with them. So it's pretty cool, man. I got a lot of great guys playing on the new record. Joe Stump, phenomenal guitar player. He's with Holy Hell. I got Michelangelo Badio, the two-neck guy. We grew up together.
From Nitro.
Oh, yeah, from Nitro, man. Badio, my buddy.
Wet, dripping with sweat.
He's a fucking shred demon, man. We got him playing on there, and another great guitar player friend of mine, T.D. Clark, a Chicago boy. He's playing on there, too. So I've been pretty damn busy, man.
That's a lineup, man. What, did you call in some favors?
Well, people ask me to play on their record, so I want them to play on mine, and we're all in this together trying to help each other out, man. That's what it's all about.
And isn't that what a lot of music today is missing, that the metal community had?
I think you're absolutely right. Is having more bonding with other bands and other musicians, and not so who's better than who or who plays better than who. It really doesn't matter, man. There's just so many wonderful bands, different styles, and great players. You either love them or hate us, man. It's not for everybody,
Absolutely. And you as far as I'm concerned, man, you did a lot for the metal scene. But you're here, and you see people, and you want to take pictures with them. Who are you looking to see here at NAMM?
I got to meet Steve Vai. Very cool. Got to talk to me for about 10 minutes. Really nice guy. George Lynch, who I've met several times. ESP guy, which I'm with ESP at the time being. And also got to meet Yuli John Roth, wonderful guitar player. I got to spend some time with him. Very, very happening. And Paul Gilbert from Racer X, I like him a lot. Got to meet him. I mean, you walk around the NAMM show, and you could just walk into any number of quote-unquote superstar, bands or players, man. Kerry King's here from the Kaler booth. I work with Kaler Tremolo Systems exclusively. And we got our buddy here. We got Buttman, who's happening over here. Rock and roll, dude.
See, when you're at NAMM, there's a lot of Fruit Loops running around, right?
I said, you never can expect what's going to happen, man. Anything can happen here.
And they give you like everything too. What are your favorite products in NAMM?
Here to me. My favorite products at NAMM, well, that all depends on what I like. And for me, I like the Halo guitars, Ernie
Shameless promotion.
Dunlop picks, and now I got this light pick thing they just gave me, which I've never tried, which is kind of interesting.
I feel like I'm at a rave.
So we'll give this a shot here. Maybe that'll be good on my DVD stuff, man. There we go.
Maybe UDTV found a new sponsor. Who knows? Who knows?
Boss Roland. I like a lot of the Boss Roland recording gear. Eventide. I love the Eventide stuff. Diamond amps, Mesa Boogies, Line 6, ESP guitars, Halo guitars. The list goes on. There's just so many things here to see for everybody. It's incredible.
And you're sponsored by Halo. What makes Halo so awesome for metal?
It's real simple. He does what nobody else does, man. He's not one of these guys that just builds a guitar that's strictly like the norm. I mean, there's a lot of great guitars around here and great guitar builders, but a lot of them, it's just the same thing, maybe a little bit longer neck or not. This guy will actually sit down with you and will write out exactly to the T what you want on a guitar, and he will build you a prototype before you paint it until it's right, man. And I like that. He's a great guy. His staff is great. He's got a lot of great people that are working for him, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting the Dave Shankle model guitars with him, man. Plus, it'll be cool for my instructional DVDs with the Shred Academy. So I'm looking forward to doing that.
Where can we go to check out your stuff on the net and buy some of your DVDs?
You can go to my website, which is davidshanklegroup.com, and it tells you all the news and what's happening and going on. Obviously, the MySpace is David Shred Demon Shankle and DSG/David Shankle Group. And if you go to YouTube these days, man, which is everything, and just put my name in, it's got every video of everything I've done from Ashes to Calling All Heroes to Manowar stuff. I mean, you can find anything on there, man. So it's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
I've got a free lick that I did for the Shred Academy. I'm doing one of 6 instructional DVDs with them, Ben from Shred Academy. So I'm looking forward to putting out a bunch of my instructional guitar stuff called The Art of Neoclassical Shred Picking and Arpeggio Madness Part 1. And a lot of over-the-neck stuff to show you bums out there how it's really done, man.
Dude, you're absolutely amazing. I love your metal spirit.
Thank you so much, man.
Thanks.
I really enjoyed this whole interview, man. You guys kick ass, man. And we got my buddy Overlord. He's happening, man.
Bruce is running the camera at NAMM, and he's amazing, man.
Okay, he can do everything, man.
A little bit. Most metalheads can, right?
That's okay, man. That's okay. You better believe it.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, man. I enjoyed this very much.